afternoon, my dear friends out there. My name is Rahma Aziz from Heritage High School, and I'm taking PCB class. So right now here, I'm going to tell you the meaning and the ways of how you can find your success. You know, in our field of education, the nation which most people hate is examination. Not knowing that all that's needed is preparation. Success is never such an ocean. Success is motivation, vision, and speculation of facts and sacrifices. So, I'd like to tell you right now that the influence of your success is within you. The influence of your good performance is in yourself. And right now, here, we are going to share the last 5 bullets in a war. A war has no comfort. A war is full of frustrations, full of pain. A war is always giving us the bad memories in our brains. You may all agree with me that in our field of education, we do face some discomforts. One of them being very tight schedules, strokes of canes, competitions, and examinations, which all renders fear in us. And I want to tell you right now that most people who are very successful in this field are the ones who really utilized their last 5 bullets. So right now, here, I'm going to share with you the 5 bullets which are very important in this field. I'm going to give you that AK-47, whose first bullet is self-confidence. Self-confidence is the ability to believe yourself that you are better and can do everything better and can be innovative with greater success. This comes by removing all fear within you and unlocking that genius in you. Because I do believe that we all have the power. We all have the power. If Isaac Newton was able to revolve the field of physics and field of every scientific field, then we are also able, because we also have brain as he had. So right now here, I'm going to tell you that you need to remove that fear. Franklin D. Roosevelt, one of the most prominent American presidents, once said, "Fear the fear itself." Do you know why? It's because fear renders a spirit of falling down every time. Fear makes us to accept failure as part of our lives, and that's why we keep on falling down, we keep on failing every day. So I'm urging you right now, stop that fear, remove it now. Go face your teachers, go face your books, go face your friends, expose yourself to new environments so that you can emerge as a winner. The second bullet is awareness. Awareness is the ability to know what you really want, what you really need, and who you really are. Don't you ever enter in an examination room without determining what you really want to get. Do you want an A? Do you want a B? Do you really know your strength? I'm telling you right now that you need to know your strength in this field of education. It is very competitive. So if you won't be aware, you are very eager to lose. So I'm going to tell you that you need to know whether you need an A or a B. Know your strengths and improve them. Also, you need to know your weaknesses and strengthen them. My third bullet is focus. We all know an eagle. An eagle is determined as one of the birds, very natural birds, with high degree of focus. Eagles do walk alone. Don't worry if people don't want to understand you. Because Tor Milano once said, you can't force people to understand you because the end is there to make them understand. Focus means you need to cut all the distractions, all the things that makes you not to be able to grasp well the materials you need for your success in this educational field. You need to focus by making sure that you really follow the timetable you have arranged for yourself in a perfect way. You really need to be more focused. Your brain should be thinking of your field more than anything else. You need to give much more of your time in that thing. So I'm urging you right now, take that pen, take that paper. You need to focus on your papers. You need to focus on your notes. You need to focus on the books. You need to grasp well all the materials, because this field wants you to have a lot in your head. My fourth is accuracy. Accuracy is the assurance of what you are doing, assurance of the facts you give out. My school pastor once said, there is no right to speak if there is no research. And this applies well in educational field. Education field need real facts. It needs facts from your books. It needs facts from the things that already speculated and authorized in the books. Education field needs your mind to be fresh every day, needs your mind to have new information, needs your mind to be filled with a lot of more creative ways, which those creative ways are being obtained from books, are being obtained from learning on how others are working, on how others are doing their things, on how it is practically applied and in our daily lives and all that. So in this field of education, you need to make sure that the information you give from your head to the paper is the most accurate one needed in this field. And my last bullet, which is the most important one, is God. You know, God gives us the basics on how to live in our lives. All of us at our homes, our schools, and most of people outside there are telling us to believe in God, to focus on God. These basics are the ones that nurture our soul and improves our relationship with our Almighty God. This makes us to be very strong and powerful to believe in ourselves, because our God is our creator and the provider of everything we need in our lives. So keep on praying. Pray until something happens. Never quit. Never say that God is not there. Never say that God is never working on what you really want. This is because God gives you what you deserve and not what you want. So if you really studied, if you really used well your 5 bullets, if you really showed your efforts, God is going to start where you ended. Because the Bible tells us in the book of Proverbs that commit your work unto God's hands and your plans will be established. So right now, I'm telling all of you out there that focus in your mission, focus in your vision, pray until something happens, because that power is within you. You have that strength to improve yourself in this education field. The weapon, that AK-47, is in your hands, waiting for you to use the 5 bullets to shoot at the stars. Thank you.